Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition on Nintendo Switch.
Top of my to-do list. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Way ahead of you, boss. Way ahead of you, boss. Way ahead of you, boss.
Ooh, boy, that won't ever get annoying, huh?
Way ahead of you, boss. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Top of my to-do list. Way ahead of you,
Nasty
boss.
times are coming, I reckon.
Wow, are you going to the Firewine Ruins? You must be brave and stuff. I wanted to go there someday, but Nana wouldn't like it. Nana sounds wise. Best you wait until you take care of yourself before you set out on your own. Yeah, Nana knows a lot about everything. I'll stay here till I'm strong like you, then go traveling. I hear lots of wonderful places from the merchants and caravans. You better go. Nana will get nervous if she sees you talking with me. What does she do when she gets nervous?
Top of my to-do list. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Shadow 4. Oh, I think I read these. I think.
Way ahead of you, boss. Top of my to-do list.
Okay.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Way ahead of you, boss.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Hold on a minute.
possible try.
Yes?
Greetings, little ones. You have the look of experienced travelers, and a few of you look to be fine warriors. My name is Milam. I'm the Sword Coast's most skilled swordsman. You may have heard my name. I'm quite famous, after all. No, we haven't heard your name before. We'd just like to be on our way. If you're such a good swordsman, why are you wandering around the wilderness dressed in what amounts to rags? Wow, the best swordsman on the Sword Coast has honored me to meet such a distinguished man. Yes, I know. I'm quite unbeatable. Never lost a fight once. Sometimes it can be a pain being such a renowned swordsman. You know, people making challenges, women throwing their underpants. But what can a man do? If you're born with the skill, you may as well show it off. Yeah, natty clapdragon, we're making a challenge. So draw a steel and we'll see who's the best swordsman on the Sword Coast. Well, it was nice meeting you, Milam. Maybe we'll meet again and you could show us a few of your techniques. Alright, then I better be off now. You know how it is. Places to go, people to meet. Random encounter. He's driving me mad. Oh, please make it stop. Make him stop screaming. Yeah, shut it up. What's wrong? What's driving you to madness? Lady, if you want help, you're going to have to calm down. Get away from us, you crazy wench. What's wrong? It's in my head. It won't be quiet. It just keeps on whispering and whispering. You see this jar? Do you see it? We see the jar, lady. Now just calm down. Tell us what's happening. My companions and I, we explored the Firewine ruins, and we found this jar. It drove them all mad. They hacked and they cut, and the blood, so much blood. They're all dead now, and only I'm left. The voice, it tells me to say the name. If I say the name, it promises great rewards, but I won't. What do you want to do, lady? How can we help you? Poor Karsa cannot be helped. You can't help Karsa. You must run and run fast. Soon Karsa will not be able to resist. Soon Karsa will say its name. Then will come, and there will be blood. My blood. Your blood. I think we had better get away from this woman quickly. Okay, Karsa, thanks for everything. Good luck on the jar thing. Oh, do we take the jar? I don't know. Seems like it's something I should probably do, huh? Let's take the jar. No, Karsa will not give the jar. The jar is Karsa's and hers alone. Get away. Get away, or Karsa will say the name and we'll all die. Yeah, give me the goddamn jar. You not take the jar from Karsa. It's mine. Mine! Stay away, or I say the name. Stay away! We're taking the jar. Give me your goddamn jar. No! Kark! Oh, mighty Kark! I am free at last. Mortals, before you die, know that you have pleased Kark, mightiest of the Ogre Magi. Your death shall feed my power, for now I am weak.
You got this coming!
Oh, can I not really damage it? Yeah, you're crazy. Oh, actually, I'll say you're crazy and you're broke, but you actually had quite a bit of gold on you.
Yeah? What do you want?
Well, now I feel bad about killing you. I mean, not that bad.
Huh?
identify this stuff. Gotta find a town where I can do some identification.
All right. My blade will cut you down to size.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Caw, caw. Oh, the squirrel saying caw, caw? Am I dreaming, or did that squirrel just caw at us?
I think that means we're getting close. Unless that squirrel had a crow for a father, I'd say it was recently polymorphed.
Why would he turn a crow into a squirrel? Maybe he hasn't learned how to control his magic after all. Do you think a mage who turns birds into squirrels can help you? I'll say we're getting close.
Did he also turn you into a parrot? That's what I just said.
King Robdock. Tell King Robdock Peoples is coming to get Bardivek. Got to protect Bardivek.
Actually, we're here to see Rockdock.
Robdock be inside cave, guarding Bardivek from other tribes. I lead you there now, so you not mess up our stuff.
Oh, thanks for your help.
East. We go east now, not go north. Crazy north. Cross bridge. We build all by ourselves. Then we get help from Bardivek. This where we keep the bear. The bear eated some of my friends. Now she sits in her cage, getting madder and madder and madder. Well, you get the idea.
It's too bad it's not subtitled.
Almost there now. Watch out for falling rocks. Grub got smooshed the other day. We rescue him, but he just grabbed now. Hey, maybe we feed Grub to Bear and Bear not get angry. Okay, here now.
Way ahead of you, boss.
That moron let intruders in again. Kill them all before Rockdog finds out and punishes us all.
All right. Flaming! Or possibly frosty.
Go for the ice, fool! Go for the ice! Frost!
Way ahead of you, boss.
Arrow City. I don't think I'm in any short supply of arrows anytime soon. What do you got, ammo in? I think you got plenty. What's this? Just a skull. Just a skull. Oh, the bridge. Oh, I can barely see it.
What idiot let you in here? Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you haven't already killed those useless guards, I'll deal with them as soon as I finish with you.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Forward march, forward march, spare no one. Forward march, spare no one.
Ooh, wow, that guy was rich.
Thank Mistress, someone has come for me at last. It's too bad you had to cut your way through.
I am looking for a wild mage named Adoy.
Adoy is me, and I am Adoy. Why have you sought me out?
Mira is a wild mage too. She hoped you could teach her to control her magic.
It's true. I hoped you could teach me how to control my magic.
By the three, we all want the same thing. We cannot afford many more surprises from our whimsical spells.
Is that so? Well, I'm afraid I'm not the best example of learning to control wild magic. I'm not sure anyone can do that. You can't govern chaos. Otherwise, it wouldn't be chaos, would it?
Don't tell me we've come all this way for nothing.
Of course not for nothing. You have just experienced the honor of meeting Bargrivyek, the goblin god of cooperation and territory.
You convinced the goblins you are their god? That's funny, you don't look like a goblin. What a great record, how do I get in on it? You convinced the goblins you are their god?
Not intentionally, I assure you. It was all a great misunderstanding. It all started when I was trying to make a nice pot of peas porridge. It's all part of the wonder of wild magic. You have to be ready for a little unexpected excitement at any moment.
He's not joking. Let me tell you.
The real trouble began when Rogdok came to find out where all the new goblins had come from. He didn't believe for a second that I was a god. But because the goblins did, he dared not attack me. Instead, he locked me up. As long as I remained in his care, he could control the goblins.
At last. Not only have we caught up with that slippery elf,
Half-elf! What is wrong with you?
half-elf. You'll regret spoiling my grand entrance once we subdue you for examination. And what is this? Another wild mage? Perhaps I should thank you for leading us to yet another test subject.
You will find that I do not submit meekly to tests, especially tests from red wizards.
Yeah, and I didn't even finish school, so no tests for me either.
Right, Ekandor, you teleport right back to Thay. You won't have either of these wild mages. The only thing being tested here is my patience. I've had enough of this, Ekandor. Yeah, go back.
Then prepare to die.
Not if I can help it. Behold, the power of untamed magic!
You got this,
You will crush you to goo! Incaptus fulcrum.
Hot, 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 hot.
What an inconvenient mix-up.
No matter, we dealt with the red wizards. It inconveniently kept you out of combat with those red wizards, I noticed. Why do those red wizards... Well, what did those red wizards want with mild mages anyway?
The red wizards pursue your friend Nira and me to study us, or perhaps just our brains, to learn why we can wield the power of arcane chaos, and they can't.
Can we not talk about having our brains studied, please? Pretty please?
Of course, my dear. Now, as I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted... wait, where was I?
Some gods worshipped as god captured by a hobgoblin.
Ah, yes, of course. Well, that about sums it up. The next thing I know, you've slain Rockdock and freed me from captivity.
Come on, old man. Make with the wisdom. No one gets to be your age without learning a few things. You must know how to avoid the crazy surges of power. You're holding out on me.
Well, not at all, my dear. The only secret is to accept the bad with the good. You don't complain when your fireball incinerates an entire tribe of trolls, do you? You just have to be ready to improvise when it showers them in flower petals instead. Half the fun of our profession is that you never know what will happen next. Why, I'd have never discovered the joy of being a woman if that spell hadn't turned on me last summer.
That can't be all there is. You'd never have survived to be so very, very old without something up your sleeve.
Since you put it that way, maybe there is one thing I can give you. It isn't up my sleeve, but around my waist. I constructed this belt for my occasional trips into town. Accidentally shocking those who shake my hand can be chalked up to carelessness, but a giant spider with the voice of an old man running through town? Forget about it. I seldom visit settlements these days, so perhaps you'll get more use out of it than I do, and maybe a little peace of mind.
That's very generous of you. Thank you, Adoy.
Oh, joy. After coming all this way, I get a belt. It's not even my color.
Oh, don't think I've forgotten you. Watch as I conjure my fabulous treasure trove, all for you.
Wait, is that such a good idea for you to conjure? There's a lesson in that for you, Nira. Wild magic may be powerful, but it can't be trusted.
No! It's not fair! I've traveled so far and overcome so many obstacles all on my own, and he just disappears. Oh, of course you helped. I haven't forgotten that it's all about you.
Where's the belt? Here it is, yeah. Oh, well, I'll give her the belt. Is it special? No, it's not special. Well, maybe, but we just haven't identified it yet.
What you got for me
What is
this
it
time?
this time?
Power.
Yeah? What do you want?
Okay, well, that was a fun little jaunt. Little side mission.
Way ahead of you, boss.
The problem is, yeah, I mean, it's a good problem to have, but like, there's so many good characters and so many good quests for each character. That's a real shame that you can't just have a larger party with all the characters. Yeah, but you know, you got limit to 6, and so you got to pick and choose who you have in your party and who you don't have in your party, and when to do quests and when not to do quests.
Top of my
Don't mess
to-do
with
list.
nature, or it'll mess with you.
Look out! They're coming through the trees. There, behind that rock. No, wait. That was just the shadow of a cloud. You have to be on your guard. They come out of nowhere, but now they're everywhere. What? I don't see a thing. Goblins. They fell out of the sky or leapt up full grown out of the grass. I don't know. All I know is that they killed Rilsa when she tried to talk to them, and I can't face them by myself. Slow down. You've obviously been through a lot, but you're safe now. Tell me what happened. Forgive me. My name is Maghreb. Rilsa and I have watched over this area for years, and we never had any trouble with goblins before. Since they killed her, I've been half out of my mind with grief. I can understand your pain, Maghreb. It's hard to lose a loved one. Just a few moments ago, poof, goblins as far as the eye can see. At first they appeared around the house of an old mage, but soon they moved into the set of caves to the northeast, taking him with them. Not long after that, a big hobgoblin arrived and made himself king of the tribe. I might have met this old mage. I suppose he could still be alive, but I haven't seen Adoy since the goblins carried him into their cave. I just assumed they'd slain him since they'd also killed Rilsa. What else can you tell me about this hobgoblin? Let's see. The goblins call the new king Rogdok. Apparently, he's set himself up as a high priest to one of their gods. That's weird. Rogdok? God Rock? Maybe the goblin sprang out of some of the rocks. Look out. There's one at your feet. Don't worry, it's just a rock. What else can you tell me about this old mage? I suppose he could still be... I'll deal with these goblins. Where can I find them? I slew the last goblin, Rilsa is avenged. I suppose that's for the best, even though I know Rilsa would have preferred a peaceful solution. Thank you. Did you find where the goblins murdered my Rilsa? What? Not yet, but I'll get to it soon. Am I supposed to find out? I mean, how would I know?
Eat flaming! Possibly frosty. Death!
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes! Frosk!
All right.
Did somebody turn to the night? That was fast.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Skull of human. Okay, I guess I'll take it with me. Is that her skull? Yeah, the day to night transitions are not hot, right? I mean, it just all of a sudden turned night.
Way ahead of you,
Don't
boss.
mess with nature, or it'll mess with you.
I hope you haven't had too much trouble with the local goblins. That's such a strange thing to say, local goblins. We've never had any until a few months ago. Find where the goblins murdered Risla. I'm pretty sure I did. Isn't that what that skull is?
Don't mess with nature.
Is that an actual quest? Oh, maybe it isn't one. Okay. Hate exploring in the dark. Hate it. Okay. Back to my original quest. Cloakwood? Yeah.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
For sure!
Go
My
for
blade
the
will
eyes!
cut you down to size.
eyes!
My blade will cut you down to
Possibly
size.
frosty.
Death!
Way ahead of you, boss.
I know, I wish it would just take me to where I was going to go. Okay, that's right. We hadn't even really begun to explore. Just took that little, took that little side quest. But that being said, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You're watching Baldur's Gate #1 Enhanced Edition on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.